Good morning. Um, yeah, today it's just a quick headscarf and my bumblebee ears for today's teaching. I have 8 minutes left before my class starts. I thought I would do a quick video updating you on the homeschooling aspect as we move to New York. I know New York is a challenging state in terms of homeschooling, so I went into that with that knowledge and that expectation. So my girlfriend was kind of put in the position where she had to take her kids out of school and homeschool them, and she has 4 kids: one second grader, fourth grader, seventh grader, and 10th grader. She has 4 kids that are in the school system I should take out in early December. She asked for my help. I am by no means an expert. I've just been homeschooling my only child, going on to my 4th year. So we're in the middle of the 4th year now. So I had some information, but I didn't have all the information because obviously I'm homeschooling in Connecticut and she's wanting to start in New York. So I did a lot of research and I pointed her into various directions. And the first thing I had her do was file a notice of intent to withdraw her kids. Little did I know that that one action would give us a lot of information. So as she withdrew her kids, she went to the Board of Education in New York City and they gave her a very detailed, informative packet. And in that packet, it let her know, her and I know the detailed action, a plan of action that she needs to follow in order to abide by the rules or expectations of the New York state. So we then went on and found an online curriculum that correlates to the standards of New York State so that her kids can follow. We signed her kids up for that, paid the fee and all that stuff, and then we ended up forwarding that curriculum or that plan of education, the Board of Education, as well as she needs to make some photocopies of things. I also gave the textbooks that we'd be learning from on top of the online curriculum, and they accepted it and it's fine. And then what they do, you need to hand in a quarterly report. This one's due in April, the one that she has, and then the end of the year report due at the end of June. So end of the year assessment and quarterly reports, and it tells you the dates of when they're due. Seeing that she started technically in January, her first quarterly report is not due till April, and then she's going to just do an end of the year review as well. So that's it so far. I'm not an expert, but that's what's happening. So yes, I'm transferring Riley over to New York, and she's on the same online curriculum. I mentioned the online curriculum earlier on in one of my videos, my update videos, but she's on the same online curriculum as the other 4 kids that I'm helping. So basically in that role, I'm just basically a tutor at this point, making sure they're doing their work. I drive, for now I'm driving down maybe like once every 2 weeks to just teach and guide, especially the second grader and fourth grader. They just need more help. And I'm also able to do FaceTime with them and call them and all that stuff. So that's kind of my role with her kids. But yeah, she is, sorry, uh, Riley is on the same program, and I super, super like it. It just keeps me more in line, I should say, accountable. It also records all of the grades. It records your attendance. You could download everything and send it to somebody if they need to see it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do at the quarterly report. Download everything and then they can see how the kids are doing. So that's why I like it. Even though I feel like I'm pretty organized and I am pretty much, like I know what I'm doing on a daily basis. This is just a lot more accountable. It breaks it up, it chunks it up per week. So you can put in your breaks. So for instance, we're having a week off in March for spring break, and then we're having 2 months off for the summer, but it chunks it up and breaks it up for you so you can end when you want to end. And it's just a great program, and it's really organized, and I like it because it holds me accountable. But then it's just easier to give the information to whoever needs it. So that's where we're at for the New York. Yes, there's so much more to learn, but again, like I said, as soon as we filed the notice of intent to remove or withdraw her kids from public school, it was wonderful because we received this wonderful packet that gave a lot of information, and it was individualized per student as to what they need, and it was wonderful. So that's just a little tidbit if you're thinking of withdrawing your kid from from traditional or public school in New York City, that go to board education, withdraw, and they give you that packet, and they let you know what you need, so you're not completely lost. And if they need anything else, they'll email you, and which I think they emailed her about something else they needed, and and they just go from there. Just be communicative. That's it. Okay, so that's it. That's my plan for homeschooling, and I'm just kind of learning as I go, like I did in Connecticut. Making sure the important things are done though, but again, learning as I go, just like I did in Connecticut. Even though Connecticut is very easy, very forgiving. You don't want to do anything wrong, of course, but I think it's going good so far. Okay. Any other questions? Let me know, or let me know your experiences for homeschooling in New York. Okay, bye.